What's up guys, Naked Khajiit here, and I want to give you a little bit better tips and tricks on how to actually build your house. I showed how to start the mission, I showed how to adopt, and I want to show you how it actually works. So this is the house I've been building and working on. It has a stable, I have a fishing net somewhere, it has this little outside area, it has an inside area, and I'm working on a backside area. And so what you pretty much do, if you have an idea for a piece of a house, if you want to kind of make like a little side piece, you go to the drafting table and you come up with all your ideas. But right now I've already selected all the ideas and I'm making that little backport piece. It's like a huge, like a long hallway piece over here. And that requires me to get a lot of stuff. One of the things I'm required to get is this Carid stone. And to get that, you have to come over here, get a pickaxe, and actually start mining it. And so that's the big thing about this DLC. When you're building a house, like I've been just going back and forth and buying a crap load of ingots and making nails, and I've been going and buying like a crap load of Kadum ingots and then normal ingots and making quality stone and getting sawn logs. You can like go buy them from a guy and you can get like 20 every $500, I think it is. And what you pretty much do is you pretty much buy all the stuff you need. Like instead of go out and get it, you could go get an axe and go chop down some trees. You could go, you know, start chopping your own saw logs. But I have a crap load of money. My character is very far advanced and he's naked. So I like to buy stuff. You can also put in furniture. That's how you do it inside your house. You go inside and there'll be a workbench in there so you can work in there. When I first went in here, there was absolutely nothing but this chest. Nothing but the chest. So I added all this stuff. I had the stairs, the pot, my beautiful vampire wife who my real wife doesn't know about, but she kind of does when we adopt a kid and it's awkward, is stirring the pot. And let's see, this leads out to the back where my hallway is going to be. So the whole idea of building your own house is it's kind of like Sims meets Minecraft meets Skyrim. You build your own house and you watch it progress and grow, but you also have to go either buy the resources, which are kind of hard to find. You got to like look around and figure out what shop to go to, or you have to collect them yourself by chopping wood or by getting a pickaxe and going over to one of the areas like I showed you earlier and pickaxing it, or to go collect mud for clay. You know what I mean? So you come over here and you can use the new items in the building materials, which is hinges, the iron fittings, and the lock. So they pretty much require iron ingots. You're going to need a crap load of iron ingots. I mean like hundreds to build like a huge mansion. And these also need the corrumed ingots, but you can also buy those at a Whiterun. You can buy the ingots and the corrumed ingots. So you're able to make any of this stuff like on command. And this stuff you're really going to need for when you're getting your advanced products. If you need help, they have a book you can read, but it's really not that helpful. It tells you the basics and then it kind of stops. So last thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you an upgrade. You can come and just make another workbench, guard stone. This is the last little stuff around here that I can add. But to the house, we want to go ahead and do the main floor, the main hall foundations. Now I got the wood, the saw and logs, so I bought a crap load of it, and this required 30 of that quarantine stone. Now I had to go over and mine that stuff with a pick, so let's go ahead and check it out. Yes. So the next thing will be the main hall floor, but before we do that, I just want to show you how it updates it. You know, when you change something, it puts it in there. So here, as you see, we have a floor now. It's like an actual foundation. So every time you go and you build something, it switches it up. And just in case you're wondering what's the point of this video? The point of this video is like they don't really give you good instructions on how you do this and how to find it and how to progress with it. So I'm just showing you what I've learned in the last couple hours, and I'll be trying to show you guys even more stuff as we go on. I might even do a let's play of it. If you guys want to see it, leave in the comments. Give me a thumbs up and let's add these main hard floors. Yes. Alright, so with this one I'm going to need 20 nails, but we can get those 20 nails. But I got the sawn logs and I got the 20 nails. So we'd come over here and we'd get the 20 nails from that new inventory, and my Naked Khajiit will make them and burn his fur. So we'll go get some nails. Let me just get a few because I got a crap load of ingots. You're going to need to buy a lot of ingots. I mean, I got a lot of money, So you might not have a lot of money. You might be starting off. I mean, I have a character who has beaten Dark Brotherhood, beaten the game, is in the companionship leader, who is like the college master mage. You know, I have so much money I can just buy my way through this. But I'm not even sure what they added. They just added these little stone plates. Well, let's get the walls up. I just kind of want to show you an example of how it changes. So we're going to get the walls up. I'm going to see what's next. Get the walls. So main hall first level. That costs a pretty good amount of stuff, but I have it all. Main hall support level as well. So let's go ahead and get both of these. And now it has the roof and the second wall. Let's go ahead and get the second wall and just leave the roof. So we'll check out the roof here in a second, but I just want to show you guys again really quick on what they added. As you see, it is now a huge back end, which is like almost double the size of my normal house. It has grown pretty damn large, and there's no door on the back. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it'll be empty inside, but let's add the roof and see how the roof looks. Actually, before you add the roof, I want to actually go inside and see if you can look in there and see if you can see it without a roof. I think that'd look cool. Then we'll add the roof, we'll check it out, and then I'm going to end the video. This is just kind of starting out tips and tricks on how you have to build your house in this new Skyrim HearthFire DLC that just came out today, that I'm doing pretty epic coverage of, if I might say so myself. Look at those guys. Those guys look cool. Those are from the Dawnguard DLC. I covered that DLC. If you guys want to check it out, please go to my page, go to the playlist, and look up Skyrim Dawnguard DLC. There's a lot of videos in there just showing you the vampire lords, just going around raging on them. So if you love Skyrim, check that out. So this is the inside. Now, what's correct? The top of it is pretty open, so we're going to get that roof. But wow, look at this. This is huge. I can put a little room for my child in here. You know what I mean? And I can go adopt a kid soon. I mean, this is huge. This is freaking amazing. I like it. Is there a workbench in here yet? What's that? You can still see polygon stuff through there. So there's not, I don't see a workbench yet, but maybe when I close it up, a workbench will show up and I'll be able to pick what I want in the rooms. You guys want to just, I know this video is getting kind of long and I just wanted to kind of make this short, but I want to kind of look and see if it'll have a workbench in there. I want to see if I can add that kid's room, really, you know, so I can adopt a kid. I mean, you can adopt a kid and put him in one of your purchased homes that you bought in like cities. You just have to go purchase an expansion to put a child's room in there before you can adopt them. So you gotta go do that. And if you need help with that, look in the description below, and I have a video on how to adopt kids and a video on how to start building a house like I'm doing now. This is more in depth though. When you start, you won't have all this stuff. You'll have very tiny, like, it'll just start off with this stuff over here. There'll be nothing else over here, and you have to just start off from scratch. I've been doing this for a couple hours, so it takes a really good long time to actually get yourself set up properly. Alright, so I need more nails to do the main hall roof, but I want to get the main hall roof, and I want to just get it closed off, and I want it where there's no other projects. So, hopefully I'll have enough materials. So let's get some more nails, and I mean a crap load, because I've been needing a lot of them, and they're easy to make. Like I said, the main thing is those iron ingots. I mean, you'll need to definitely have a crap load of logs and some wood as well, but you can buy it from a guy, and you'll definitely need some cordome ingots and some quarantine stone, but you can get all that yourself or buy it, so it's not too bad so far. So a cellar, ooh, so now I need 50 quarantine stones. Those are the ones where I have to go beat on the rock for like 20 minutes to get, so I can make a cellar, which is freaking awesome if I go do that. So that's what I mean. You eventually run out of supplies and you have to go back out and mine. So that's the idea behind this DLC. You have to go out and get the tools and the stuff needed to make your houses, make it in the workbench, and it expands right in front of your faces. Look at the roof. The roof is up there now. So let's go in there one more time and just see how it looks now that I add the roof in this video. So thank you guys for watching this. I'm not leaving yet, but I'm about to. If you guys are new here and you love the Skyrim stuff, I cover Skyrim a lot. We're about to do some Skyrim PC mods at the end of the month. So by all means, subscribe, give this thumbs up, and leave a comment that you think it's really awesome, and we'll do some more, and we'll do a Let's Play of this DLC, and I'll show you how to just, I don't know, I'll just start building as much as I can, and I'll go until my house is huge and big. So there is a workbench in here now, and now I should be able to maybe add barrels, add furniture, like let's just add that table and we'll go see where that put it. I can add a weapon rack if I get some more iron flints. I can add some shelves, like right away. I can add wall shelves. Miss items, I can an anchor and stuff. One thing that I felt was missing. Where can I? Oh, look, there's the table. Where can I add a room for my kid in here? Like, do I not get that option? There's another workbench over here, huh? What does this say? Oh, it's the same stuff. So there's still a lot of questions, and there's still a lot more stuff to be added, stuff to be built, stuff to be bought. There's still a lot more of this DLC. So buying this house and doing all this stuff, I mean, it already took me a couple hours. So if you guys are wondering if it's worth the 400 points, if you want to play some Sims and just build up this house and adopt kids, I mean, it'll probably take you a good 4 or 5 hours to do all that stuff. So I do recommend you get this if you have 400 points to spare. Thank you guys so much for watching. If this helped, give it a thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe. I'll post more stuff. Leave in the comments if you want to see a Let's Play. Dusk and Fly. Talk to you later. Peace. Naked Khajiit.